Thanks for tuning in to 210 Local Music Podcast. You're listening to episode number 17.
210 Local Music.
Today's podcast is brought to you by Audible.com. Get a free audiobook download at www.audibletrial.com/210localmusic. There are over 150,000 titles to choose from for your iPhone, Android, Kindle, or MP3 player. Thanks for tuning back in to part 3 of my interview with Slowlikefire. This is episode 17, and I'm pretty much just going to quickly run through this so that we can pick up right back where we left off. Big news for 210 Local Media, our parent company. We are now getting into band promoting. Managing, and consulting. Huge thanks to Phonolux for having faith in us and our ability to make connections and find gigs in San Antonio, Austin, and beyond. Without further delays, I just want to jump right into the episode. Thanks again, Phonolux, and thanks again, Slowlikefire. And thank you again for listening. Enjoy part 3.
Hi, this is Jaime Monzon from Slowlikefire, and you're listening to 210 Local Music Podcast.
Yeah, because you don't want to be a band that everything sounds so unique that somebody could hear 5 songs in a row and not even know it's the same people.
Right.
I mean, everybody that's worth their salt has a sound. I mean, you hear Guns N' Roses, you know it's Guns N' Roses. You hear Smashing Pumpkins, you know it's Smashing Pumpkins.
Yeah.
Even if it's just Billy Corgan and a bunch of other people.
Right, because they have that signature sound.
Exactly.
So, I mean, I'm starting to hear that, and that's really cool. Even though the songs are completely different, some of them, we just pushed them even farther. Just the composition, the way we put it together, but we have all these little ideas that just kind of, without even thinking about it, they're just there.
Yeah.
You know, and as we're, JoJo's like, oh, I want to do this piece right here where I just do this vocal line and it just falls into it, and bam, it just became this amazing song. And we're going to play it actually for the first time probably next week. It's called Short of Purpose, which you named.
Ah, yes. I've been sort of on a naming roll these days, and it's kind of freaking me out.
But that's good, though. Just start naming everything.
2 songs we have new are Short of Purpose and Sans Facade.
Sans Facade.
Yeah.
To be on a new album
coming up soon.
Not yet named. Or even developed completely. No. Wait, what? No, it's in the works, but we're not stopping.
It doesn't sound like it.
Well, we have a lot of work to do with These by Nature still, so we want to play that. We want to take that out everywhere. We still need to play everywhere. I mean, eventually, I want to get to do a West Coast tour, East Coast tour,
Conan,
yeah,
Leno,
Letterman. Do all these things with that album. And
Univision.
What's the first thing that you tell them about Conan?
Well, the first thing I'm going to tell Conan is, like, look, Conan, I've been listening to you and watching your show, like, for, like, all 29 years of existence, so I think you owe it to me. To put me on your goddamn TV show that you run every day of the fucking year. It's not going to hurt. Yeah, but, I mean, our goal is not to stop. We finished Thieves by Nature. It's a beautiful album. We're going to push it. We're going to keep playing it. But we want to give people more. We want to keep writing. We're fresh as shit.
Yeah, strike while the iron's hot, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's...
And I think we're all ready to sell out, too. Endorsements, anybody listening out there, Sabian cymbals, Gretsch drums,
GNL basses,
Vic Firth drumsticks.
Vic Firth.
Actually, I think Vic Firth has recently changed their wood.
On all
They got a different
their
wood?
sticks, or...
I think so, because, I mean, I was using Vic Firth American Classic 7As for a while. Mm-hmm. And then, at one point, I'd say maybe last year, mid-last year or some point, the sticks got really white in color. Like, maybe the wood was was bleached or something. I don't know what the fuck. But one pair of those sticks wouldn't last more than a goddamn rehearsal for me. So then I switched to Vader. They last a lot longer. I don't know.
Don't like a Death Star.
Vic Firth, what are you doing? On the next 2-0.
Well, here you go, though. Then all the Vic Firths that
The
would
next
break
2-0.
could be the ones that you throw out the audience.
I've actually thrown all of those in the woodpile and made a bonfire. It was that big.
Angry.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're pretty
So,
crazy.
as far as being able to get to Conan, I think something that I can definitely say that I've seen is we talked about the social media aspect. If there's a way to gauge how much your popularity has come from just social media compared to word of mouth through family and friends, do you see a difference?
I'm gonna leave this answer to Jaime and David, who unfortunately isn't here. But man, David on Twitter, he's a beast, and Jaime over here, he knows social media like the back of his hand.
I'm sorry, what was the question?
If you can tell the difference between how much your band has grown in popularity through social media versus the classic DIY setup of friends and family.
Well, I think social media is really important, but you can't just gauge your popularity off of that, obviously, because you may have 1,000 people or 1,000 people that liked your page, but the way Facebook works, half of them don't even see what you're posting.
Yeah.
But I have noticed that our numbers have gone up crazy, especially on Twitter. And on Facebook, as soon as we released Billie Jean Davy, I think by the next day we had an extra 200 likes or something like that, which is crazy. And we just we let people know what's going on there. We don't post like crazy amounts of things and annoy people. You know, we usually post like one thing a day, sometimes every other day that's important. So, I mean, we try to use it to our advantage and try to use it for, to keep people informed that really want to be paying attention. So, I mean, we use it that way. We get a lot of people, we get more interaction on Twitter lately. Like, we get a lot of people writing us back that they really like our stuff, or when are we coming to their town?
Yeah.
People are like, we just got one from Houston, North Carolina. When are you coming over here? On Facebook the other day, somebody's like, I really want you to come to the UK. And we're like, wow, that's kind of cool. Like
Mexico.
Yeah, we want to go to all these places. So we just have to take it one step at a time. And hopefully we will hit all those places.
Yeah. That's awesome. Well, yeah, I can definitely say from looking at y'all's social media stuff, I don't read anything from you guys that I'm like, oh, really, again? Which is unfortunately like the majority of what I see from a lot of people. And you work at The Current, is that right?
Yeah.
What do you do at The Current?
I'm the web editor.
Do you find that experience helps out quite a bit?
Well, being that I work on websites and that I did social media for them for a while, I don't do social media for them anymore. I did learn a lot from that. I did learn how to keep your pages, clean and be informative. And, but this is something that I've always known, especially with, working with websites. So when it came time to do our website, I wanted something really awesome. Or badass. So I tried to do that with ours, and I think I did a pretty decent job. I think I'm about to change it up a little bit more to make it, I don't know, just spruce it up a little bit more. But yeah, we all know that we hate seeing the same posts from people all the time, so we try not to do it. I mean, every once in a while, I remind people that, hey, you can buy our CD on Amazon or on iTunes or hear us on Spotify. But if I did that every day, that might be annoying.
Yeah.
But I'll throw it in there every once in a while.
Oh, you have to. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Well, and that's the other thing is, just out of my own curiosity, how do you guys consume social media? Do you, like the way I do it, I wake up and that's the first thing I do before I even I'm like one eye open and one eye shut, trying to go through and see what I missed to catch up. And then you have people that don't even go backwards. They just, I only want to take from here forward.
Well, usually when I wake up, I see all my notifications, and I mean, it notifies me when anything came to our page or our Twitter, if anybody replied to us. I see that, and we reply back, or we'll mentions and things like that. So, I mean, that's the first thing I see in the morning when I wake up. Then I start looking to see what's going on, and So, yeah, unfortunately, that's the case, right? We wake up and that's the first thing we start checking is our
terrible.
Facebook and our Twitter. And
After you catch up on your feed,
Yeah.
be funny.
before you even go
I do
pee.
the nerd shit though. I'm on Imager and I'm looking at the latest what the fuck feed on Reddit pictures and
Yeah.
going forward on that, looking at Nerds Do It Better webpage, whatever. But
I love science.
yeah, I fucking love science.
Oh,
They
okay.
have a podcast.
I fucking love science.
Really?
Shout out. Put me on that. Put us on that. They have a huge audience and I would love to take advantage of it.
She is amazing.
She is.
I mean, really amazing. And she just came out with a video podcast like a week and a half ago.
Mario, it sounds like you know a lot of the shit I do, and it seems like we would get along. Send this shit out to that because I love him. Slowlikefire loves him.
Yes. She's like I said, she's awesome. I aside from consuming 210 Little Music podcasts, everybody should check out I Fucking Love Science.
I fucking love science.
I love science too.
Lala,
I do love science.
you better.
I actually didn't know there was actually somebody that actually handled that.
Yeah.
Yeah, just one person.
Wow.
Just one person. And I think
Yeah, because I was like repost those a lot, but I didn't know it was just like
Oh, it's great.
one person.
Yeah. So, getting back to the...
What question
Back to
were we
Earth.
talking about?
Star Talk Radio is another one I think you might like. If you like I Fucking Love Science.
Seen it.
Yes. Yeah, awesome.
See,
Okay, we're apparently brothers from other mothers.
I'm sure.
And he's actually...
My nerdiness goes deep, bro.
Do you check out the Nerdist podcast?
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay, we could
It
keep...
goes very deep.
Yeah, we could go forever. So where do you guys like? And I have this question here because I always ask everybody this question, but I pretty much know the answer based on what we talked about already. But where do you see yourselves in 5 years?
You go first.
Oh, well, I would really like to see us maybe on our third, fourth album. I mean, why not do an album every year at least? And then playing all over the place, and hopefully by then being joined with somebody that would believe in us, record label, publishing company, manager, someone, that would take us, try to get us into the right places. Hopefully I played Conan by then.
Ah, yes.
And Jimmy Kimmel. I would like to play Jimmy Kimmel. I've actually seen their outdoor stage, and I would like to be on that.
That'd be very cool.
So that's where I would like to see us in 5 years.
5 years. Wow.
He's like,
It's a long time.
It is. It is.
Well, what I've always wanted is that big crowd. Is you just go out there and you see all the people, and they're there for you.
Yeah.
I just want a decent crowd. That's all I want. Whether it's 5, 10, 15 years from now, I just want a decent crowd that wants to go out and see you
Yeah.
and appreciate what you're doing. The money, the fame, the whatever, I could fucking care less because I know I can take care of that in my professional life.
Yeah.
Music-wise, I just want people to love what I'm doing. I want somebody to say, wow, what those guys are doing is awesome. Whether that brings money, fame, riches, whatever, I don't care.
Yeah.
I just want a good, sizable amount of minions out there saying that Slowlikefire is badass.
Yeah, they're called Slyers.
Slyers. Yeah. I want Slyers. I want an army of Slyers out
bunch
there
of 'em.
saying we're badass.
So do I count as a slyer?
You are a Slyer.
Am I a Slyer?
Yes.
Slyer.
You are the honorable Slyer, actually.
Honorable Slayer, yeah.
Yeah, the only Slyer above you is my stepson, who's the fan club president.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, but that's later.
I'll have to follow him.
Yeah. Yeah, but that's really where I want to be. Just a bunch of people chanting a song.
It's funny you say it that way. When you started saying it, the first thing I pictured, Guns N' Roses, the Paradise City video, where is it Paradise City that goes black and white and and it's just the audience.
Right.
Like you see Axl and then you look out into this mass of people.
It's like a sea.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I pictured when you were saying that.
That's what I want.
That's.
What?
I mean, it would be pretty nice. I mean, I'd like to see that. Obviously, first at like Jack's or the Rabbit, something like that. But yeah, I would love to do that. Actually, my next thing I would want to play, as far as size wise, would be
My cat.
Sunken Gardens.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Size-wise? You said size-wise.
I did.
You walked right into that one.
Yeah, Sunken Gardens would be somewhere else I want to play next.
Oh, yes.
Never
Yeah.
played that.
Okay,
So-
this is where I want to lose some rep points, some street cred. I've never seen a show there.
Wow, really?
I've never gotten to go to the Sunken Gardens.
One of the best shows I saw there was Smashing Pumpkins on the Siamese Dream tour, which was amazing.
I saw Santana and Los Lobos at Sunken Gardens.
Oh man. Lalo, your turn?
That was before Supernatural.
Sunken Gardens.
Before Supernatural?
I actually just saw this band from Mexico called Kinky. I think that's it. Yeah.
Kinky?
Kinky. Yeah.
Sounds kind of kinky.
Sounds kinky.
It is very kinky, actually. Real kinky. I like kinky, actually.
Man.
That's good.
Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
Just hopefully keep making music, living off music, touring.
Did we mention that we're going to have really bad drug habits?
Oh, yeah.
This is where it goes VH1.
Right. Yeah.
Wait. I'm sorry, we didn't let him.
Yeah, you
Oh,
didn't
I'm sorry,
manage.
sorry.
Where are your manners, sir?
Sorry,
Well,
Lalo.
we're really going to VH1 now.
But yeah, I mean, pretty much, I just see myself more like doing that kind of stuff, like hopefully touring, making records, and living off just music.
What about your art? I know that you do.
Yeah, I mean,
Pitch it.
I guess that comes, I guess, with the, I guess, territory. I guess it'll be a lot easier. Obviously, I mean, if I'm making a living out of music, and then people will find out that I'm also an artist painting. Obviously, there's gonna be a lot more interest in that point, and maybe even there'll be a lot worth more. For some reason, that always happens, I mean, it comes with territory, I guess.
I own an entire series of Lalo's work.
Really?
Well, he does, yeah.
Yeah, and it's beautiful shit, and you got to check them out at what's your Facebook?
It's www.facebook.com/Lalo Art. Lalo Artist.
Lalo Artist.
That's it.
Yeah.
And
Facebook.com/Lalo Artist. Check out his shit. Get it now while it's cheap, because when he dies, that price is gonna go up.
Yeah. Either when I die, but before I die, it's gonna go up because hopefully I'll do something in music,
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's.
And if I do something in music, sorry,
No.
if I do something in music and then I die, then it'll be even a lot.
Just
more.
buy it now. Buy it now. Buy it now while the stock is low.
Yeah, there you go.
Lalo Artist. Facebook.com/Lalo Artist.
Yeah, I don't have an official site yet because
Not
can't
yet.
afford that. Can't afford an official.
WordPress.
Huh?
WordPress or GoDaddy.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess I never got into that.
4 domains for $2.75 each.
Damn.
That's
for
pretty
how many
good.
Days,
Yeah.
2 days, and 75 cents.
It's for a year.
No,
Dude.
yeah, it's for a whole year.
I bought duckbutter.com for $5 a month.
Duck butter.
Yeah. I haven't figured out what to do with it.
I don't even want to know
I
what
own
you're
it.
going to do with it.
I own it.
Right?
Well, if you've parked it and anybody wants to buy it, they can offer you several $1,000s
Yeah.
for it.
I'm just waiting for some dumbass to come at me and fucking they want to
Put
buy
butter
it.
on a duck and then be like, we need to make a site.
Right.
It's taken.
Yeah.
Buy it.
Yeah.
There you go.
That would be a good idea. Hopefully something like that comes
And
up.
hopefully, in 5 years, we'll have a BuzzFeed article about this, like the top 25 things that Slowlikefire has done amazingly, or the top 25 most embarrassing falls of Slowlikefire or something.
Hopefully it's this interview. You know what? There was this interview and there was the last one we did. And I'm pretty sure every time I fucking spoken to a microphone about Slowlikefire, I made an ass of myself.
No, you didn't at the last one.
No, I didn't?
No.
I was good, right?
Yeah, it was good.
Influence of the
It was good, and then the rain came.
The rain
And
came.
the music
Well, yeah, and then the other band was like, "Hey, your drum set's still on the stage. Can you take it off, please?" I was like, "Yeah, I'll be right there. I'm doing the thing."
No, you don't care.
They don't care. This ain't big time. Where's your staff? What staff?
You're like, sorry, where's my drum tech? Jesus.
Talk to my drum tech. Wait a minute, I don't have one. Yet.
We'll talk to you anyway.
Yet.
So, aside from the 5-year mark and playing to a crowd of thousands, maybe hundreds of thousands or tens of hundreds of thousands, what do you want your audience to take away? I know we kind of talked about this already as far as you want them to be minions.
Well, I mean,
Flyers, but
what we want is people to be like what you just told me. Like, sometimes I want to listen to this album more than once a day. I want to hear it because it excites me, or I really feel, it makes me feel good, or it's something that I'm passionate about the song. It touches me.
well, I could just do that all day for you guys. I'll just go
Right, but I mean, I would like to touch people, a lot of people in that way.
Yeah, I mean, we want to be that album because I've experienced that too. I'll hear a song, alright, kind of like it. Then I'll hear the album, it's okay. But then once you hear that album 2 or 3 times, it's the fucking CD that's in your car for months.
But see, it's not. You guys don't even battle. At least with me, it wasn't a battle like that. Like, there's plenty of bands and albums that I've gotten where I'm like, I can't get into it yet, and I try again later, and I'm like, oh my god, it's the best thing ever. Well, with you guys, it was automatic. It was I first seeing you guys at the show, and then hearing like you guys just played so technical and so perfectly, and I'm listening to the album and I'm reliving the concert.
Well, if we can be those guys, that's awesome too. But shit, I mean, just as long as, people are out there and they're listening and they're loving it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's very important.
That's all we care about.
I mean, that's usually pretty important for any musician, is to be able to play and then make music, compose music, and realize that there's actually people that appreciate what you do,
Mm-hmm.
And that's
somebody appreciating it right now.
yeah.
I mean, I'm the same way. I'm a huge fan of music, so I mean, I'll be that fanboy sometimes. I'm like, I've met people where I'm just like, I can't even say anything because I'm like starstruck,
Yeah.
But I love their music, which is why I'm starstruck when I see them, not just because they're on TV. But I just like their music, and I would hope that we could do that also, like, because as a musician, obviously, I want some kind of success. Success isn't necessarily measured in money or fame, but in how you made a difference in somebody's life, or that you touched a certain amount of people and they appreciate it by buying your albums or coming to see you, and that's what I would attribute success as.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we want to touch everybody.
Definitely.
I mean, people really like enjoying the music and identifying with what we do. Because music, like they said, music is a universal, the universal language. So when you're making music and then people are able to either like identify with the music and feel the music and whatnot, makes them go crazy or whatever it may be, whatever.
Emotion.
Yeah, that gives them some kind of emotion on them. That's a good thing. That's what music should be about. So I think if that happens, then that's pretty freaking great.
Yeah. So aside from, have you guys gotten to play outside of San Antonio yet? You have played a.
We played in Austin, as that was our first unofficial show.
Yeah,
It was more like we used it as a rehearsal. So yeah, that's the only thing we've done out of town so far.
Yeah, because we've decided to do that because it was on what was it, Wednesday?
It was a Wednesday.
Yeah, it was a Wednesday, and it's like we haven't had that playing in the stage for a while, so
We hadn't played in stage together.
yeah, for a while,
Since the CD release.
No.
Yeah, well,
this was
This is before the CD release.
This was
Yeah, this was before the
Slowlikefire.
CD,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's the first time.
Before, we have not played like together as Slowlikefire before, so
On a stage.
we kind of wanted to see how,
Warm up.
pretty much how it felt like, and see how we pretty much work with each other on stage, whatnot.
Which
And so that was the experiment, pretty much.
So being a Wednesday in Austin, how was the turnout?
It was kind of like a rehearsal for family and friends.
Yeah, I mean, there wasn't that many people.
I mean, we didn't.
Yeah, we had quite a few family and friends show up.
Yeah, I mean, that was
but
good.
that was, I mean, it was.
But I mean, that's really all we were expecting to do. We didn't think we were gonna blow up and draw like a mass crowd over there. I mean, we didn't really promote it that way. But it was a really great experience because we got to see some really important issues. Like we had, like me and JoJo need to watch out for each other at all times because we could crash, and we did the first time, and the next time we learned not to do that or how to work around each other
I
a
gotta
little
say,
bit
that's
better.
something that I noticed with Furman from Dunella Drive. He's all over the place, and I'm worried. I'm watching him. I'm like, oh my god, you're gonna fall. You're gonna break your neck.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I'm just old. Maybe that's what it is.
I'm the same way. Like I play with my eyes closed a lot, so it looks like I'm doing something cool, but most of the time I'm just trying to catch myself from falling.
Well, that's kind of a good feeling, though, in a way, making music and doing that.
Yeah.
So you found your footing then after colliding.
Yes.
And Nick, is there much colliding going on?
No, I'm good. I'm behind my comfortable, huge drum sets, and I do whatever I want.
Yeah,
I'm fine. I do what I want.
No, you gotta do it in the Carbon voice then.
I do what I want. It's my body. I do what I want.
You are a nerd.
I am.
We are related somehow.
Yeah, somehow.
Yeah, he is.
Was your dad's name Joe?
Joe.
This is Nick with Slowlikefire, and you're listening to Mario on the 210 Local Music Podcast.
I kind of asked this about everybody as well, and I get varied responses, and one response led to an entirely new episode. If somebody were to write a biography about you, what would it be called?
Oh, God. Are we asking this individually or
Yes, individually.
as a whole?
And collectively, or collectively. You guys choose.
I'm at first. Let's do it
let's do it
individually first, and then as a collective. I'm at first.
Wow. I'm not sure. I mean, I've been playing guitar since I was in my teens, so that's been a big part of my entire life. You were the one that comes up with some good names lately. What would they call my bio?
Oh, okay. Hyman's Wait, are we talking autobiography or biography?
Biography. Somebody wrote it about.
Alright, I know the difference, goddamn it, Mario.
I'm sorry.
Alright.
I know you do. I'm sorry.
Hyman's biography would be called Mein Kampf.
Shut up.
Just kidding.
That's actually a great title. Unfortunately, it's already taken.
I know. Unfortunately, somebody would scoop that up.
Yeah. As well as a lot of bad publicity. Anyway.
Les Miserables. I don't know. Fuck. Cats.
I think he's hit a wall, guys.
Yeah, I
Next
have.
hit's gonna be
Stuck
called
in the
Teen,
80s.
Smells Like Teen Spirit or something.
Oh, crazy.
Let's come back to me. Let's go to Nick.
What's the question again?
What would they call your biography? Easy like Sunday morning.
There's
That's a good one.
there's not a beat too complex. That would be mine.
It's kind of cool.
Ooh, yoo, yoo. That's a good one.
There's not a beat too complex. The story of Nicholas Ochoa. Lalo.
Shit,
On you, bro.
that's a good one. I don't know, I can think I never thought
What
about
the
it.
fuck? The biography of Lalo.
Actually, that's perfect.
That is perfect.
What the fuck?
In the short time that I've known you,
Mark knows
perfect.
what's up, dude.
I'm on that. I'm
Because I just say, like, what the fuck? Because there's a lot of fuck going on. It's like, you're
Yeah.
like, what the fuck this? What the fuck that?
There's a lot of fuck
What
going
do you
on
do
that
this?
you have to ask what.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Maybe, damn, that's a good one. Shit.
Nah, dude.
We already picked it.
Figured it out.
Okay,
It's what the fuck by Lalo.
It's not a fucking comedy shit, dude. It's
But how do you spell it?
serious.
Yeah, nah. I'm not even thinking of it as comedy, dude. It's What the Fuck by Lalo Rodriguez.
What the fuck?
What the fuck?
Yeah, I was gonna say, what's the spelling on this? Because I'm trying to picture it.
It's WHAAAAAT THAFAAAAACK exclamation 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 by Lalo Rodriguez.
Shut the fuck. What the fuck? I don't know what these guys are on, but that's totally not true, man.
Oh, that's what mine would be called.
They're being childish.
I don't know what the fuck I was on. Story behind him on zone.
But that'd be more autobiographical.
I don't know what the fuck he was on.
Fair enough.
Changes the perspective. That's all you gotta do.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
So, are you gonna settle with that one, Lalo, or?
Yeah, let them say whatever, I guess.
So it's truly a biography at this point, then.
It wouldn't be one. It wouldn't ever be called like that, I don't think. I mean, it would be something way different than that, but...
Just reading your Facebook posts, I sense an ethereal nature to you.
Actually,
Deep in
yeah.
thought.
I do think a lot, yeah, you're right. But these guys usually like to take out the clumsy side of me every time, so...
Clumsy side of you? Like, you're tripping?
Yeah, like the clumsy side of me or whatever you call that.
I never try and take that out. I just try and bring you back to earth sometimes.
You mean like your funny side?
I mean, I'm pretty. I guess I do a lot of thinking. I guess I analyze a lot of things, whatever. So that's usually my nature. I guess I'm pretty passionate about things. I guess.
You see Lalo a lot when you go to his house in the evening with a smoking jacket, a cigar or cigarette, with a tea, listening to classical music, talking British,
Yeah.
the British accent.
And he has when we go to Lalo's apartment, we walk in there and he hands us in paper speaking points. And it's usually things that have been discussed on NPR during the day. So if you haven't been listening to NPR during the day and you walk into Lalo's apartment, prepare to get bombarded.
With NPR.
Of course. So, research your shit before you talk to Lalo. Right? Be on top of your shit. Current events, extemporaneous speaking. You gotta be on top. You gotta be on top of Lalo.
Oh man, I gotta say I haven't got to listen to NPR in a while.
Well, I'm just conscious of my surroundings. Isn't that all crazy? Like, smoke jacket and all
I
of
can
that.
picture that though. I can picture you in like a red velvet, crushed velvet kind of a.
With the bubble butt.
Yes.
Yeah, a lot of people do tell me they would like to see me that way, but it's not always. Doesn't always happen.
Yeah.
So next episode will just be Lalo, his art, and his comedy.
Yes! No, do that! I would listen to that shit. Nah, but seriously.
You probably.
Yeah, fuck yeah, I would. I would want to be there for that fucking interview too so I can chime in when I want. But nah, listen. Bass playing wise, as a musician, I played with professional jazz ensembles, professional orchestral ensembles, micro percussive ensembles, other rock bands. But rhythm section wise, I honestly have never felt more comfortable than playing with this fucking guy right here.
That's good.
The way we communicate
Appreciate it.
is otherworldly almost. And it almost happens instantaneously. It's beautiful.
True. Yeah.
I gotta say I agree.
Yeah, it's crazy. I see them. They're like, we end the song and they decide to keep going, and they're like,
How?
completely in unison.
How?
And it's like completely
That's how
in
it
unison,
sounds.
and then it'll be like, dun, bum, 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 and they're like, I was like, what, did you guys rehearse that piece or what?
No, we didn't.
And then sometimes we'll get mad at Jaime because he did not follow us. So we're like,
How did you not catch that? Hi, man.
I was ready to end the song like a minute ago.
so we're like pissed on him, like, come on, dude, like.
Why weren't you there?
So
Where were you?
Is Mars Volta forming over here on this side?
Yeah, pretty much.
The bass player, the drummer keep going. Everybody else kind of leaves the stage for a little bit, takes a break,
Yeah.
hangs out with the audience, and then comes up 14 minutes later.
The only way you're ever gonna really believe me for what I'm saying is if you go to one of our rehearsals and you see it happen.
I'd love to.
All right.
I'd love to.
Tuesday. No wait, when do we rehearse? Monday. Sorry.
Monday.
Mario.
Monday. What time Monday?
8ish.
I will try to make that happen.
Same place as the
Monday.
Terrifying Dudes.
Okay.
And you'll be like, oh my
Which is the
god,
top
he's
secret
right.
bat layer.
Well, that's
Top secret bat.
The bat layer.
Jojo.
Yeah, the bat layer. Oh yeah, that's.
We wouldn't need to
TBA.
wait. I guess we
Never
would
mind.
confirm you. See if we'll do it. Cause
It's TBA
Jojo
right now.
now.
Yeah,
TV.
with the you know. We
Well,
should
we'll
all
talk
call
about
JoJo actually right now and wish him
Oh,
condolences.
Yeah, yeah, I'll say we'll dedicate this episode, of course.
Yeah,
Joe's grandfather passed away, actually, not too long ago, unfortunately.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, as we were doing the show, so to our singer, fellow bandmate, fellow family member, and his grandfather and his brother Derek, that we know also, our condolences. And I myself, I was raised by my grandparents, and I know the feeling of being really close and losing them. It's like the entire hierarchy of your family just crumbling down, but our thoughts are with you, and we'll be there for you. And if you need, you call, and you come.
I can't, like I was saying earlier, I haven't lost anybody close in a long time, and my grandparents are getting up in age, and I know it's only a matter of time. I'm just thankful that I have a 10-month-old, and that he came and has spent some
Congratulations,
time.
buddy.
Thanks. And he's gotten to spend some time with them. I can tell it's enriched his life, and I know it's enriched their life. And that was one thing my wife and I were like, we've got to try to have this kid quick, because we don't, like, we want him to know his great-grandparents,
Word.
So,
Awesome.
on that note, we're going to skip the rest of the questions. There's just not much left. We'll just put it in print. I would like to kind of leave it on this.
The hell kind of questions haven't we answered yet?
I know, right?
That's always fun.
What?
We wanna
Gearhead
lift the-
section.
Do we want to lift the spirit?
Gearhead,
before?
sure.
All right.
What's this gearhead we're talking about?
Gearhead. That means what kind of gear you use.
Yeah.
You go first. Oh, goddamn.
Well, what's your question? What do we-
What kind of gear do you use?
I play a Les Paul Studio with, it's been modded to have active pickups. And I bought this off of somebody for a steal and over 10 years ago, and I have never wanted another guitar since. It's awesome. And I played through a Bogner Alchemist that's powering a 410 Orange cab. And then I use a DD6 delay along with a DD7 delay, a wah pedal. And the delays are my favorite parts. The flanger, a chorus pedal. I have a wireless, but I'm not completely happy with it. I think I'm about to go with a new Line 6 one. Because...
Through who?
Huh?
Through who?
I'm not sure yet
Oh.
where I'm going to buy it. But being wireless
He's
is
taking offers.
pretty... going to be pretty good in this band because we move a lot. So
Yeah.
I don't want to be wrapped around wires and trip.
You should really try American Musical Supply. AMS.com.
I hope they're paying you for this.
Maybe.
It'd be great if they paid me to.
You will make that happen.
That would be awesome.
Yeah. American Musical Supply. Really awesome company. Anything you need. Awesome.
I'll have to get an affiliate to do that now.
Are you gonna put some Aunt Jemima honey on that right there?
Maybe.
David actually has a full orange setup. And what's funny is he put a picture out on our Twitter, and Orange saw it, and they tweeted back at us that they loved his setup,
I saw that.
which was awesome because we're like, oh my god, Orange tweeted at us,
Yeah, social media works.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
So that's really cool.
I didn't get to ask this before. He lives in Austin, right?
Yeah.
Is that kind of difficult to go with practices and stuff like that, or?
Well, sometimes we try to at least get one rehearsal in with him before a show. We did that last night. But even if for some reason we didn't, he practices on his own, and it doesn't even feel like we haven't rehearsed with him when we play. Like we rehearse together a lot, but he's always got his stuff together. Like I never worry about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's always...
Dave's that icing on the cake. Like, for example, yesterday we rehearsed all of us together, and we hadn't done that for a while, but it's like he's been playing with us the entire time.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, it was so tight. We're just like, wow, I can't, like, just the whole sound of it was awesome.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Well, I think it goes to speak of how you guys all seem to be connected.
It's still like, I don't know, I'm still amazed at the sound when we're all together in one room. It's just, feels like an explosion.
Yeah.
It's pretty chingón.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's your turn, sir.
Can I start talking about my products now?
Yes.
All right.
Your products, we can get some more stuff.
I play on a 7-piece great Gretsch Catalina maple. I use 7A Manhattan Vader drumsticks, Sabian cymbals, and
Fisher-Price.
I also use the Fisher-Price My First Bass Drum. I'm on my 8th.
That's very Jack White of you.
I'm on my 8th Fisher-Price because I just tend to beat the shit out of them. But no, Gretsch, Vader, Sabian. Those are my 3 taps, and I love them to death. Make sure you let them know that.
What kind of skin do you use?
Skins, I use Evans. I experiment a lot. Toms, I love my Evans G2s. Snare, I like my Remos. But just totally depends on what I'm feeling.
What about your electronic stuff? What are you using for that?
Electronic stuff. I use FL Studio. Do a lot of electronic music production. FL Studio, Reason. My pads and triggers I haven't worked out yet, so if anybody's up to picking up a really active drummer that's really creative and does a lot of electronic stuff, hit me up, njocho1@gmail.com. But, yeah.
I don't think so, dude. You belong to me.
Fuck you, honey.
And
I belong to no one.
yeah.
And, Iron Cobra pedals. I love my Iron Cobra. It's really tense to play,
He loves the
and
Iron
it's so
Cobra.
hard to play, and it takes so much of my leg, but I still love Iron Cobra pedals.
He loves the Iron Cobra even if it's tense.
I've heard they're pretty heavy.
The pedal. Homo. Alright, Lalo. Lalo's up.
Usually the guitarists that have a long list of, because it usually takes off the pedal board.
Okay, so he just went through every single...
composed of how many components?
That's true. That's impressive.
Yeah. Well, before the bass, I use GNL basses. Ampeg SBTs, pretty much SBT. Okay, I have the GNL ASAT bass. I use the Ampeg SBT Classic head. I use the Ampeg SBT CA also Classic cabinet. And let's see, I use the Dario strings with different pedals. I have like Bus, EHX, which is electroharmonic, pedals, several different pedals, and Planet Waves, also usually for cables. That's pretty much my setup right now.
And the last thing, I guess, links. Just y'all social media links and everything.
Well,
The main one is, I guess, the website. It's www.slowlikefire.com. We have Facebook.
Facebook.com/slowlikefire, Twitter.com/slowlikefire, Instagram.com/slowlikefire. We're also on
MySpace.com
MySpace.
/slowlikefire.
If you still use that, yeah.
Yeah,
I
the
was
new
sad.
MySpace.
Yeah, I've been debating about going back to MySpace just because it seems like a lot of people are starting to use it again as far as
I don't
bands and-
I don't know, but we keep it updated just
Yeah, I think
to have a
it's,
presence. You know, purevolume.com/Slowlikefire, Reverb Nation. You can find us on Spotify. Pretty much we try to be everywhere. But I mean, our main social media stuff is, you know, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. At
And
this time.
usually, yeah.
We always post I'm sorry. We always post a lot of stuff to our main website. Also, we
Yeah.
keep that very updated.
That's what I was gonna say. Pretty much, I mean, if you just go to slowlikefire.com, I mean,
everything's there.
you pretty much find the links to pretty much those websites to the different social medias we're in and such. So
And you guys are on iTunes.
yeah, on iTunes and
We're on
Spotify
iTunes.
or radio.
So if you just go to iTunes and search Slow Like Fire,
Yeah.
you'll find us on there. You can do Slow Like Fire Radio now that they have iOS 7.
Oh, that's right.
Spotify, Rhapsody,
It's also
eMusic,
an Android, no?
Google Play,
Google
which
Play,
is
there you
the
go.
Android one. We're on there. We're on Amazon.com also. We're trying to get on Pandora pretty soon. But pretty much any digital distribution worldwide, you can find us on there. Rhapsody, I don't know if I mentioned that. But
So make
all
sure
those.
you go in, search us, and listen to us.
SoundCloud would be awesome.
We don't have a full album on SoundCloud. I
You
haven't.
guys have some stuff on
I think I have 1 or 2 songs on there that I was using as promotion. Bandcamp also, I think we just have 1 song up. I was trying not to have so many outlets and where people were buying from different things, and kind of want to centralize it
Yeah.
as much as possible.
Yeah, it's tough when you're trying to reach a large audience to still be able to maintain that.
Right.
I would love to see local bands get on SoundCloud and Shazam.
Shazam.
I think that would be awesome. And we were at some place that took over where Boston's used to. I think it's called Stone something Pub over by 281 1604, and they have one of those jukeboxes where you get the app on your phone and you can. The only San Antonio band, take a guess. Only San Antonio
Cornicoma?
band on this jukebox. Cornicoma. I sat there for like half an hour typing every band that I knew, and I'm like, nope.
Huh. I wonder how does that work exactly?
I have no idea. I haven't started research. It's just a thought. You guys are the first one to hear this thought, but I think everybody who's listening, any band who's listening, try to get on that because I have $5 in credits that I can't use because I'm not there. But me, when I get there, I'm just going to be playing nothing but Oklahoma.
So it's Shazam and SoundHound.
Yeah, that would be good.
I'll look into that. We want to be everywhere.
Yeah,
Everywhere in everybody's face.
I get it. I'm on 20 different networks, and I'm still waiting to hear back from 10 more.
Yeah, I wanna
I've
be
been
everywhere.
waiting forever to get on iHeart.
Oh, cool.
That's hopefully coming soon, and some other stuff. Anyway,
That's good. That's good.
that's it, guys. That's all I've got. And this is funny. This has taken longer in this single part 2 episode than any of the other episodes have individually as an entire episode.
There's plenty more where that came from.
I know, right?
We recently did a internet radio show that was supposed to be 2 hours, and it turned into 4 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah, kept extending
We
it,
act-
extending it.
As a matter of fact, we actually kind of took over the entire show.
Oh yeah.
We've been a little more liberal with this one. So
But yeah, we can
a
talk
little
about
more reserved with this one. Yeah, but talk to us about our second album.
Yeah. Hey, I'll have you guys on all the time. Shoot.
Hey, we're down.
Sounds good. Well, thanks.
Thank you for having us again.
Of course.
Yeah.
I'm just glad we were able to finish it. That's the way it left off last time.
Hey.
It was like,
Minus 2 members. Shout out to Dave.
Yep.
Dave Monzo and Austin and Jojo Badillo, our singer, our beautiful singer who just experienced a loss tonight that I could imagine,
Yeah. So yeah, thanks to them, we are
Slowlikefire.
So
Hello, this is Lalo from Slowlikefire, and you're listening to 210 Local Music Podcast.